Okay, so this is your second video for the 3 days of videos that I'm going to be putting out. So here, we're going to be ranking total drama characters eliminations. So we've got S through F tier. So let's get straight into it. Oh, first, gotta do the contractual obligation. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you will see when I make a community post in which you will be able to vote for the next video. Thank you and good night. I mean, thank you and hello. So let's move on to Beth. Beth's elimination was, I think, a solid C tier. It was okay. Actually, you know what? It's going to be because, you know, it made sense. It's fine. She already had her arc. She's okay. She can go. It's all good. You know what? Heck A. Heck A. Because she was all good. She got to go, man. She got to go. She made enemies with Heather. She got to go. Okay, Bridget. Bridget's was kind of a D. Like, it made sense. It was about time. But, like, you want to see more from her. She was, like, a good character in that season, so... You know, you could have had a little bit more. Moving on. Cody. E. You see... I'm not sure what else he could do, but the thing is, that was the stupid way to eliminate him. Like, especially with how they decide to do it. That was like, oh yeah, you know, he's not so useful anymore. Don't say that. Good lord, what the hell's wrong with you people writing the script? You just say that he needs to be medically evacuated. You're saying these things about a dude in a wheelchair. What the hell is wrong with you? Anyway, Courtney... BS elimination. It should have just gotten rid of Duncan. Should have gotten rid of Duncan. Harold. That was like the least brainiac thing Harold's ever done. DJ. E, because he wasn't really a main character, but that was such a stupid way to get rid of him. Like, I was like, what are you guys doing here? Why did you do that? Moving on. Duncan. It was good. It was good. It was okay. I guess. He got to go. Probably B, actually. Eva. Okay, so we're going to put 2 eliminations into 1 here. So... let's start by saying Eva, first elimination, was a solid A tier. She had nothing really to do. The next one was kind of a B tier. It was kind of like a what? So we're going to split and just go with B tier. Ezekiel's was a mid tier because it made sense, it was done well, the ceremony was great and everything. It was just, you know, it was just a little bit quirky, you know? It's just not so great. Something didn't seem right about it. Jeff, my mans. Didn't really make sense, but, you know, we all knew he wasn't gonna win, so I'm gonna put him in D with his girlfriend there. Gwen's elimination, which is, you know, winning. Oh, by the way, spoilers for Reboot Part 2. This is also going to be a really long video, so feel free to make some timestamps in the comments, and I'll pin it for the others. Gwen here losing, I mean, it makes sense, but, like, I'm going to put in B because, like, canonically, it should be Gwen who gets, like, the happy ending. But, like, the stuff that comes after that is the stuff that doesn't seem like Gwen. Like, such as the giving up for a chance at, you know, $1,000, you know, that sort of thing. Harold's elimination was a D as well. Why did you get rid of him? Heather's elimination was an S tier. That was perfectly made. Perfect. Moving on to Izzy. Izzy's first one was... I'm gonna put in... You know what? I'm gonna just put Izzy in B for funny, because it was funny. People... I don't know what people even thought of her at those points, to be honest. Justin's was... Justin was robbed. Why did you get rid of him? Katie was mid. Deserved, but like, whatever. Lashana's was a... Hold on, I need to make a robbed tier. There you go, Lashana. Okay, Lashana goes in robbed tier. Oh, look, Lindsay. Robbed tier. Noah's... You know what, let's... You know what, that was a solid A tier. It made sense. He was being a dick. He was going. Owens is a... D tier because of how he loses in the finale. It's kind of like a what the frick moment, you know, like, oh, they somehow forgot to put right here instead of right here, you know. That was just, they somehow forgot to put the, what was it? It was brownies, yeah. Stacy, mid as hell. Okay, maybe, you know what, let's bring Kay's up to B because there is a sweet scene between Katie and Sadie. This one was so mid. So mid. Trent's elimination was... It didn't make much sense to me. It was kind of like, oh, Heather got immunity. Whoop, it looks like Trent's going home. Ruh-roh. Tyler's elimination was robbed. Straight up robbed here. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna put an F because these two were actually robbed. Oh, you know what? For Justin, that was like a... Okay, so why did they vote him out? And then for Tyler, it was more of a... Okay, the game is rigged against him, which is the same thing for Lindsay and Lashana, so I guess I'm gonna put them in there. Moving on to action. Mid as hell. Mid as hell. You two are going into mid as hell. Okay, these two are going in D. Hold on, where are you? Where are you, buddy? I know you're there, Jeff. There you go. That was D because they had so much to offer and you chose to... But you know what? It's fine because they had good aftermath things, but then you changed Jeff. But we won't get into that right now, will we? Courtney... Did it make sense? Yes. Did she deserve to win action? No, she's the main villain of that season. But... Was that like her best chance at winning? Yeah, pretty much. That was her best chance at winning. So, I'm gonna put it in B. It's not like a solid A or S tier, it's just a B. Moving on to DJs. This seemed very in character for DJ. I'm gonna put in S tier because this seemed very character in DJ to defend his own honor by doing this, okay? This is a very DJ thing to do. Hold on, I'm gonna restart that music. There we go. A little bit happier now, huh? yeah, this was a very DJ thing to do, for him to just be like, I can't stand it anymore. I cheated. I deserve to vote myself off. And we all knew he wasn't gonna go far. DJ's main character enough to be in those seasons and be an interesting plot point, but he's not main character enough to get into the final 5, you know? Gwen. That was something. Something, alright. I mean, it made sense, so it's not any lower, but what the freak? Yeah, she messed with the challenges. That was her fault. We're gonna put Harold's in F tier because he deserved to win that season. What the frick? Why did that happen? People just immediately were like, hey, let's get rid of Harold for no reason. Anyway, Heather's was a solid B tier. We all knew she wasn't gonna last till the finale because nobody really liked her from the start, but I thought her little thing with LaShawn was cute, so I'm gonna put an A for really does make sense. Izzy. I think this kind of simulates my thoughts on Izzy in general. So Izzy, you know what? They made sense. She had a good departure. We'll put her in A. Justin. So he kind of got his just desserts. Ha! We all knew he wasn't gonna win that season, like Courtney, because he is a, he's the main villain, and she's the main villain. But with Courtney, she had, like, a chance at winning the season. With Justin, it was just like, okay. Yeah, he's not winning. But we expected him to go farther. Either way, looking at Justin, had a very satisfying... Oh, yeah, he's gone. Lashana's was mid as hell. Lindsay was robbed. No. We have to put her in F because robbed is only for characters that the game actively discriminate against. Meanwhile, with Lindsay, they just made a really stupid... Oh, wait. She voted herself off. Oh, we can include that as the writer's choice. Okay, guys. We found a way to put Lindsay into Rob twice. Let's go. Yes, queen. Owen. First elimination. Great. Made sense. Second elimination. Mid as hell. So, we'll put him in B. Trent. Ugh. I want to throw up. Oh, but he was throwing challenges. Oh, it's totally deserved. He's going in A because he totally deserved it. It was stupid, but he totally deserved it. Okay, Alejandro getting eliminated in the ending. Yeah, you know what? That's going in a S tier. It was very satisfying. Blanley, A tier. Get her out of here. Nobody likes you. Except it's B tier because they were like, by the way, this is a double elimination all of a sudden. So I'm gonna docket points for that. Bridget. Man, she's stuck to a pole, man. With Bridget, we're going to put her in... I'm really thinking right now. I'm using my noggin, guys. Okay, so for Bridget, I think that her elimination made sense. It made sense. That's all I can say. Cody's... Look, we all knew this was coming. And the way that they decided to do it was not by getting him voted off. It was by showing the pure power of Alejandro. So we're going to put it in A. Sure, he could have won the season. Sure, I'd be fine with that. However, we all knew that if he was going in a foot-to-foot, like, fight against Alejandro, he's not gonna win. Kind of showed how weird it was that I made it that far. He did try his best, though. Courtney, nobody really liked her, but, like, I'm gonna put her right with Blaney. Ha, they're duoed again. Yippee! Okay, DJ. Well, DJ was going home sooner or later. That's mid as hell. But the stuff that happened around him, like the friggin' animal curse thing, we're putting him in D, actually. Duncan, the first elimination was kind of like an E because what the frick, but at the same time, the second elimination was kind of like, thank God he's gone, so we're putting it in A. Ezekiel is a F. Robbed. Absolutely robbed. Actually, you know what? Rigged. Rigged. It's robbed. It was completely rigged against him. Harold told him to do the thing. He did the thing. He gets eliminated. They're like, by the way, if you brought all your stuff back, no one's going to be eliminated today. And he's like, and they're all like, yay. And he's like, wait, oh no. I'm doomed now. And they launched him out of the plane so many times, they did not want him on that show. That's for sure. Suck It Courtney goes in, mid. I have so many mixed feelings about this elimination, so I'm just gonna put the mid. Harold's elimination. Okay, so I'm gonna put in B for one reason. Usually you would assume, since I like Harold, I'd put him like lower because he was robbed or something like that. Now, he was robbed of having time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put him in A. He was robbed of having time, but it completely made sense for Harold to do what he did. Heather's F. Oh, actually, you know what? Robbed, because in the ending where she loses, it's just like, what the hell? How did that happen? So we're gonna put it in the game was rigged. Okay, one second. Robbed and rigged. Okay, Izzy. Oh, Izzy, I miss you so. This is a what the heck elimination. Like, kind of a, this is just a Izzy elimination, so we're gonna just put her right here. B for Izzy. Lashana's elimination. Why were they trying to play it off as like Alejandro did anything, you know? Plus they were getting mad at her because she stepped off. It didn't really make sense to me. So I'm gonna put it in E. Okay, Lindsay, D, because though it like, yeah, one of them were going home, DJ or Lindsay. Hey, look, they're right next to each other. I just think that, you know, Lindsay messing up fashion? Like, what? Why? Why? Why did you decide to go with that as how she goes? Make it any other challenge. Noah going home was a D. He deserved more. Aha. Owen. Yeah. Solid. Very solid. Sierra. This was kind of a weird one for me, because I'm like, Alejandro's going home. So they needed something to do, and this felt very Sierra. She messed up. She paid the price. So I'm gonna put her in B. Tyler. Oh my gosh, he was rigged by the game again because of Duncan. Okay, Anne Maria. So I want to say robbed and rigged, but I'm just gonna... Okay, you know what? I have to put her in robbed and rigged because that was the game playing against her. She could have made it farther. She was a fierce competitor. She didn't really have any friends, but she didn't really have any enemies either. It was just one of those things where she could have made it like by going under the radar. B. Okay, so Scott made it a little bit too obvious, so that's why I'm putting it in D. B goes in D tier. That's crazy. Brick. D specifically, like, he had a really good, like, sending off and stuff like that, so I won't put it any lower than D, but, like, D because he deserved more, you know? Cameron's ending where he loses is a... is kind of anticlimactic since he did all that to Lightning. Like, he should probably win. Okay, Dakota. So are we talking about the first time or the second time? Because either way, I think it's a solid A tier. Dawn's a C tier because I have tons of mixed feelings about this one because she should have gotten farther, but you know, it made sense. After all, nobody really trusted Dawn in the first place, so Scott acting sus isn't really gonna trigger any alarms for them. Joe's elimination was good, I liked it. That's all I can say. It was good, I liked it. For Lightning winning, I think this was for Lightning getting eliminated with Cameron winning, I think this made a good end to the story, so I'm gonna put A. Mike getting eliminated was kind of whack. But it made sense, so it's not going too far. It really showed off the scary part of Scott, so I'm gonna put it in B, actually. Sam getting eliminated. Whew. What we gotta do about this one, huh? My dream girl, you know, it was sweet. He did his best, so I'm not sure why he got eliminated, so I'm gonna put in B. Let's see, Scott's elimination was dark, but at the same time, it made perfect sense. Notice that pretty much this is all villains and then DJ. Okay, well, Stacy goes in here. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Maybe didn't need the hair thing to fall out, but, like, still. Zoe. I like that elimination. I thought that was a really cool move that kind of presented Lightning in a whole new light. Anyway, hold on, need to drink water because this is a long video. Okay, Alejandro. The clues in the art. No one trusted him, no one liked him enough to keep him in. A. Cameron got Frin Ezekiel'd, needed to be medically evacuated. That's a solid reason to kick him out. That's why we're putting him in S. Because that was a solid reason, a perfectly solid reason to get him kicked out. Man, it'd be funny if they did that with Cody in the first season, you know? Courtney, we all know Muddy Sunday, but after all of that, it made too much sense, so I'm putting it in B because, you know what, after all that and how good she did in that season, we're putting in D because we're going to count the entire episode up to the elimination for just Courtney here, okay? I mean, we'll do different things to kind of count each one because every elimination is different, but like, come on, guys. Duncan. What was this, man? I mean, I have mixed feelings just because, like, get him out of here, but at the same time, what? Okay, Gwen's elimination was... That was like a... Okay, yeah, she's getting eliminated type thing, so... She tried her best, plus we knew she wasn't gonna win. Heather's elimination was solid in the way that, like, Alejandro finally got his revenge, but the thing is, he shouldn't need to have gotten his revenge. I think that's kind of goes against the storyline that we're trying to do here. So I'm gonna put in B, because it makes sense, but other than that, ugh. Joe is a solid B for this because it leads up to it. Oh man, there's not enough screen here. But hopefully you guys watch the video so you know a little bit about what I'm actually pressing in here, you know? Or maybe I can just move it over here, okay? For you. There we go. Lightning. Yeah, he screwed up. He paid the price. There we go. S tier. Lindsay, F tier. What is wrong with her? Mike's losing is good. It makes sense. I think it's solid. So good. For Sam losing, I think he needs to be out of there sooner. He made a mistake though, so we're gonna put him in robbed and rigged because that was an insane twist of being like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't do that. Scott was kind of like, Scott's was C tier. It was mid. It was good justification, but still mid. Cool. She should have been out earlier. Don't even want to say your name at this point for All Stars. Good heavens. Zoe's elimination is it's B. I can see Mike winning is good. Amy, let's go. Amy's elimination was great. I think it was a great way to be like, Sammy finally gets a chance, you know? Beardo's made sense. After that, when they were like, by the way, he also has some deep, intricate lore where he has problems talking to people, and if you guys will have given him a chance and not eliminated, you know, that was kind of like a, whoa, okay, guys, you really just did that to us, huh? Type thing. So that's why he's in B. Dave. Loverboy to eliminate himself. Ella. That was another robbed and rigged. That was the system going against Toll Drama. The Toll Drama machine killed her. Let's see. Jasmine. Okay, so Jasmine, I think, is like a B. It's okay. Leonard's long deserved, long needed. Him trying to, like, go back in time, that was weird. Max was kind of robbed and rigged, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, I expected him to be out sooner, but, like, you kind of got me in the first half with the whole, oh yeah, we're gonna boot him out in Scarlet type thing. Yeah, I think she deserved to get out, but we're gonna put her in A because what the heck was that character thing that happened there? Rodney. Get him out. Sammy. F. That was so stupid. So stupid. What the heck? Sean losing is a B tier. Sky losing is an A tier because Sean's ending is better. Sugar getting out is... It's funny as hell, but it's like... Why is this the challenge that she gets out on? Like, shouldn't she have skills at this? Like, how is she doing so well if she's... You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna try to overthink it. Topher getting out. See, that was very in character for him. Okay, so MacArthur and Sanders losing would be a total E tier because what the heck? We all know that they deserved it more than anyone, so these two losing goes an A. These two losing was perfect. Perfect. These two losing was an F. Okay. Devin and Carrie. Medically evacuated. Gotta put in A tier because it made sense because he's medically evacuated. This was an interesting one, so we're putting them there. This was an interesting one as well because it kind of shows a softer side to these two's personalities. I think Noah and Owen's thing is a solid B tier because it's just straight up good. Let's see, Dwayne and Junior. It's sad, but it's kind of meh. For these two, it's meh specifically because he carried the entire time. Dude, this guy wasn't doing anything. Okay. The Step Bros. Hold on. Step Brothers. Okay. I like their elimination. I like how they had an episode to be like, oh, we have at least, one episode where we're kind of friends, Okay, Jay and Mickey. Yeah, it makes sense. They were going to get out eventually, and a challenge that had to do with stage fright, kind of, yeah. These two getting out was such like a, whoa, okay. That's wild. Jen and Tom was a B just because, they hadn't like progressed much as characters, but they had a little nice thing going. It made sense. They were just kind of playing to have fun. Let's see, the vegans. I think they kind of lost it, so I think they're going in D here. These two, I thought they were smarter than that, so we're gonna put E because I really thought they were smart. Yeah, these two we all knew weren't gonna make it far, so you know what? Actually, we'll put them in here because that was just a okay type thing. Yeah, we all knew these guys weren't going far. Oh, finally made it here. Okay, first season. Okay. Axel. Okay, Axel. Axel's elimination for season 1 was, it's fair, but, like, I'm surprised they still didn't just vote Ripper for no reason, because I just feel like they'd be the type of people to do that. However, you know, I think it was fair, because she kind of deserved it. Bowie losing... I mean, yeah, he is the villain of the season. He's not supposed to win. Caleb, I think that was an insane thing to do. Like, that was just straight up insane to do, and it worked out well in the end. Chase, sacrificed himself. Got Emma back. Did all that sort of stuff, and then he flopped like usual. I think that's just a B for me. Damien's was... it was funny, but like it wasn't that great. Emma's, we all knew it was coming eventually. That one's just gonna be a mid. Julia's was solid. Go put her over here. Solid A tier. Millie's was a... yep, this... we all knew this was gonna happen. So that is a A tier, and it gave good progression to the characters. MK getting eliminated. That was just mid. Nichelle, mid. Priya doesn't count, so we're gonna put her down here. Raj and Wayne, medically evacuated. So they go in like A tier, because, you know, it made sense after all that damage they took. Ripper, the second he lost that challenge, I'm like, he's going home. So A tier. Scary Girl, that was just a series of unfortunate events. Going B. Oh man, Z. They let them re-vote. Z went out. That's crazy. Okay, okay, so next one, this Axel's elimination was, I think, is pretty fair. I liked it. I thought Ripper's elimination was kind of funny, so it's just going to be. Bowie's elimination, we all knew it was coming. As soon as he didn't get a chance, he was gone. So that's B. Talk shit, get hit. That's essentially what his was. Yeah, we all knew that Caleb winning would be too obvious, so I'm gonna put that in A. Going to Damien, it's kind of robbed. For Emma, another solid mid one. For Millie's, I feel sorry for Millie, so I'm gonna put it in D. She didn't get to explain her side of the story due to her tongue being stuck to her friggin' jacket or something. Julia's solid A2. We all knew that she couldn't have won there. She was the villain. MK, I think that was a really cool way of getting her out. I think that was really well thought. Now this was a D. Flopshell does it again. She flops. Okay, we all knew Priya was going out. Weird way of doing it, though. Poor Raj. Raj had a good run going, so I think it's a good B. Solid. Scary Girl was... Oh my gosh, that was just like, she was so robbed and no, I don't know what to say about Scary Girls. Scary Girls was, we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. So let's put her in A. We can't count Wayne. Okay, finally, for our final character here, Z. Z in the second season. That was mid. Hold on, let me just, I need to remember what Z's thing was. Okay. Okay, let's see. I know you guys are waiting for me, but like Z, total drama, reboot, eliminations. Oh, yeah. You made a mistake, Z. But it was also kind of weird. So I'm gonna keep him mid because that was entirely mixed. Anyway, that is the end of this video. Make sure to go out, you know, compliment someone's hair, make their day a little bit better. And bye-bye.